Such a beautiful game. Nice world and... Oh? What's that? Greetings gamers everywhere, I'm Super92 and we're looking at Forsaken Realms Vahrin's Call. This is a little bit different because I'm not playing the game, nor am I testing the game in any way, nor do I have any long gameplay or trailers for you. There is a trailer out, but we're taking a look at some of the development of this game, because I'm a member on the Discord and there are bunch of development videos, or rather, should I say, short gameplay bits that the community manager is uploading almost daily. Be showing off some of these gameplay videos. I'll also be showing off some of the conversations from the Discord itself, but I'm gonna be a bit ahead of myself here, but let's talk about what is Vahrin's Call. The game is a single-player action RPG with a rich story, and it borrows a lot of elements from the Fable series. The developers behind the game are Titan Rock. It's a small indie studio, and they're developing the game and publishing it on their own on Steam. A link in the description to their Steam page is available. Now, in this video, as I said, I want to show off some of the progression the development team has done, some gameplay teasers we have here, and I also want to show off some of the discussions on their Discord, because I want to shed light on some of the questions that might have appeared and how the development is progressing. All the game footage here comes from their public Discord server, as well as the conversations. And I did remove the Discord names of any user that isn't me or one of the developers. The conversations are public, but I don't see the point in showing their names when they haven't really consented. They haven't given consent to that. I mean, it is a public server, so anyone can read them, but I thought, why? Just, I mean, removing the names or hiding the names weren't that difficult, so. Robin, who is one of the most prominent names on the screenshots, is one of the developers, but he's also the community manager. Another developer is the username of Craig. He is one of the developers, but he is more of a full-time developer. He does jump in on occasion in conversations to give his 2 cents. There have been some excellent questions on the Discord, and both Robin and Craig have been very good at answering the questions, whether the questions are in their frequently asked questions or not. They have always been very open to just answering the question, and or just tease us with something along the lines of an answer, but you know how it is. That comes with the territory, I guess, of being a gaming developer. Not all conversations have been about the development. Some are just straight up comments on the developing team, or community manager, I should specify here, have released videos, as I said, very regularly, and these are the same videos that I'm showing you. And these are ranging from recent videos that I have just released, and some are up to at least a year old, and this is counting based on the posting on Discord. So much of what you see here, or at least some of it, some of the gameplay, some of the features, menus, and such could be changed, or it might have changed when the game fully releases. So keep that in mind. These are not my videos. This is the development team videos. These are public videos on their Discord that I'm using. So they're showing off some really good game footage from different times in development, and you can really see that we've gotten much. The basics are done. All the basics part seems to be pretty much done. I can't say that everything is done, of course, because I'm not in the development team, but much of it seems to be completed, both visual and mechanical wise. Right now, I hope the development team is doing all right and is mostly just having, well, details hammered out, the details. Both on the Discord server and on Steam, we see no release date, month, or even year for the game as of yet. I did make a comment earlier this year. We got a somewhat of a cryptic response, but I'm hoping it will come out this year. I'm 90% sure it will come out this year, but I can't say for certain. We have no release date, but ooh, I'm looking forward to it. And on the Steam page, we can read up a little bit about the game. And well, most of the things are pretty basic so far. Uh, of course, it mentions some of the mechanics, no release date, and what's more intriguing is the story. I did mention that it is a story-rich game. Now, it does not tease a bit of a story, but it does go into the backstory, sort of, to why the game has the name and a little bit more. Let me quote the Steam page here for the story-driven part. When a Cryax, I don't know fully how that's pronounced, but Cryax swarm invaded the great city of Vahrin. The combined order of humankind rallied the armies of the three cities and marched to their aid. For many turns, King Alduas Sime, something, led their armies into the depths, intent on driving the attackers back into the darkness from whence they came. But victory was to be short-lived, for the Kryaks were defeated. In their place rose a far greater threat. The armies of the three cities were left decimated, abandoning Vahrin to its fate. They fled home to their own lands. Now only the most stalwart defenders remain, fighting desperately to reclaim their beloved city. Now, as I understand it, on quoting here, uh, as I understand it, you are basically getting a call from the city of Vahrin to help free the city. Now, I am very interested here in what all of this will mean, because it's a good construction of words in this story-driven part here, because it gives enough of a description to get one interested, but also leaves some good and interesting nuggets of questions for the player to find during playtime. Who were the Kryaks and who was Aldius Sime? Uh, what were the Kryaks swarm? I guess is a better word. Uh, what is the combined order of humankind? Is because it's spelled with big letters? Is it some kind of order or something? Um, the free cities, who are they? And where is this taking place? I mean, not in terms of where in time, but where in this world is it taking time? And will we see any Kryak swarm or anything? And what is this greater threat? Because from most of the gameplay, we see these black figures, they look like tar people, basically. Those look like weird ones, but then other than those, we have mostly some weird creatures, big spiders, and bandits. But what is this greater threat? I want to know. In this description of the game, we can also read that each Forsaken Realms title feeds into an epic continent-spanning narrative. I almost stumbled on the words there, sorry. So, anyway, if Vahrin's Call sells well, we could very much expect a sequel in one form or another, either a direct sequel to Vahrin's Call or a sequel kind of Forsaken Realms something something that takes place in the exact same world, but maybe on another part of the continent. Now, the game description doesn't add any substance to the game world or mechanics itself. Not that much, except for what you can see, like customizing and exploring. Doesn't give much on those two things, but enough information to get one interested, in my opinion at least. Considering the amount of updates and the progress shown, and from many of the conversations, I should say, on the Discord, development is going very well, and that adding new things could be very difficult depending on what it is. And that means that they're well on their way and they have done, as I said, the basics. The basics are done. They can't add anything or much to that. And that is a good sign for many things. I've seen so much progress since I joined the server. I can't remember exactly when I joined the server. It's been a while, but the progress that has been made is enormous. It's really nice. I'm very impressed. They're not a big team. I'm not sure what kind of experience they have with game developing. Uh, yeah, I can't remember anything about that. So I don't think they have big experience in that, but considering what they're making here, it's a big scope for a small indie studio, but it's going very well, it seems. Mm, I mean, the most surprising thing to me is the sounds, I think. The sound is very, very good. Characters are voiced, far as I know. Far as I know, every character is voiced in some way, at least. They had some casting calls on the Discord and quite possibly on their YouTube channel for voice actors. I was thinking of turning my in, but mm, well, sometimes I'm a perfectionist. I didn't get the voice I wanted, and it just fell through the cracks, sort of speak, sort of saying, yeah, that sucks. Uh, Sometimes you just don't get it, you know, like that kind of sound. Anyway, the sounds from the environment, the animals, the combat, and spells, they're very nice. I'm very impressed by it. Developers have done very good job there. Even stepping through the snow sounds really good. And I should know. After 4 months of snow here in Sweden, I know what stepping on snow sounds like. Trust me on that one. Snow sound is top notch. I like it. And then we of course have the smaller details like you going through the snow, you can see the footsteps and the lighting. I've seen the lighting with the lanterns. They have multiple kinds of lanterns. That kind of detail, I don't know why they did it, but I find it really nice. One small short video shows off a small lantern with, instead of a basic metal bottom, it's a skull instead. That's just I like that. It's really nice. They also have different colors for some different lanterns. As far as I know, the lanterns don't do anything except give off light. So the color is purely an aesthetic one, which I think you can change at the blacksmith, going by the text that was above the different colored lantern video at least. So yeah, that's a detail that I'm very surprised that they even put into the game. I love that. I love it. They have done some amazing job here with the details of both sound and lighting. It's oh, I can't find the words. I feel like I'm just repeating myself. It's amazing. Let's put it that way. Moving on before I start stumbling again. I guess I should mention music now when I'm on the topic of sound, and we haven't had much of some music as far as I know. We have heard some a little bit from intro music and also some other music parts, but not much of it. But from what little I heard, it's It's not bad. I mean, it's basic, but it's a good music track that fits with the theme of the game, the medieval times and theme fantasy RPG thing. So, well, I mean, music is not easy, but as long as you keep the music within the kind of right, not genre itself, but kind of the style of music throughout the game, I think you're just golden. And I'll think I end this video right here because I think the videos and the screenshots from the Discord conversations are enough for now. These tell the tale, you can say. I wish I had some more conversations for you and more screenshots, but I did lose some of them during the process of trying to make this video. I've been collecting these screenshots and videos for a while now. Most were actually collected just today and yesterday for the videos at least. The screenshots I've been collecting for a while because I knew I was gonna make this video. I knew it, and I finally did. Better late than never, right? But with later, I got some really good videos for that. I think I got some really nice tidbits here. I actually got one of the videos actually came up today on the 3rd of May. And anyway, developers are doing a great job and I'm looking very much forward to the game. Do you have any thoughts about the game? You're looking forward to it? Well, put your thoughts down in the comments. I've been Swippy92, have a great life, and I hope to see you in future videos. Bye bye!